Hey there, Capricorn. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and ring the bell up beside it. They'll let you know anytime I post new videos. Also, if you find you like the content we present here at Joy to the World, be sure to give us a big thumbs up, like, and share. All right, so I thought I pressed the record button. It was recording, and then my screen just went blank. It was weird. So I have a few cards out, and we're going to back up, and we're going to do this thing again. Okay, it was just a couple of minutes in, but that lets me know that you missed the bus, Cappy. Your ride came, they knocked on the door, you didn't answer, and so they took off. And you're standing around like, hey, what's up? Where are my people? They should be here by now. And so you text them, you're like, where are you? Are you close to being here? And they're like, well, I came by and you didn't answer. Interesting. You thought you had missed out. But the opportunity is still looking straight at you. What I like here is you're leaving this other world. It is still the same world. The thing that we had discovered in those few minutes that I was talking is they're both the beach. You're walking on water here, but you're going from drab, from commonplace, into this fancy, this royalty, this uniqueness, this chakra crown energy, celebration. It's like saying fantastic energy going on. But underneath on the drab side, we got our first card from the Mary L. Tarot, and the Six of Cups came out. And you're like, help me out, I am drowning here. And this is being in that drab world. You literally cannot take it anymore because love has grown cold. It's drab, it's dreary, it's drizzly. You're literally running out of breath. You're just holding your breath. You've talked till you turn blue. And it's like you're not being rejected, but it's not like you're fully received here. So, like, this is really who you are. This is your real color. But this is how this energy and this vibration of where you're at right now and where you've been is seeing you. And so you're down the digits to that friend like, hey, swing back by and pick me up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to the party. I'm ready to have a good time. I'm ready to live it up. And that's not just, well, that's really the energy of throwing caution to the wind. That type of celebration. Not like getting face down on the ground kind of stuff. It has to do with the heart energy going on here. And so on the side of the flamingo, the bright, brilliant crown chakra celebration energy going on, we have the mother of water showing up. This is your key to life. This is the key to your new beginning, is reflection and being at peace with what you see and what you know. Because that peace, they're telling me, is the release. It's how you move forward. And it's like your bowl, knowing that your heartfelt prayers are being taken into consideration, and not like consideration of, yeah, we may or may not answer them. No, consideration means being worked into the plans, into the blueprint. Just like somebody when they're building a house, what they say of what they want, they don't always know the logistics of where the water pipes are or how much it's going to cost or what has to be rearranged in the stepwise process. But they can speak up and speak forward. And then the people who work on the scene, on the construction, that draw up the blueprints, can then find a way to work it in. That's what they mean about it being considered, taken into consideration, is they'll do their best to bring it about in the full vision of how you're seeing it, but there's some logistical things going on as well. So let's just take a moment. So they're wanting to get in on a rune card to find out what this logistical situation is going on, but in this reflection that you're needing to know. You're having like cross-counter. Your heart and your mind, for one, have conflicting energy in them. And it's not even thoughts, it's like energy. Okay, so it's like you're operating out of love and fear, which is difficult. It's like, can you go anywhere in neutral? You can't. But neutral is what's between drive and reverse. You can't be in drive and reverse. And if you sit in between the energies at the point where they come together, that's called neutral. Oh, brilliant. That's what they're saying. Stay neutral. Don't get in your own way. Don't assert your energy, your opinions right now. Your fears, your worries, your hopes, your dreams are just saying, get quiet. That's the peace that is your release. Get quiet. They're saying, let us do this for you. So there's a tremendous uprising of lower chakra energy trying to pass up, but you're blocked from the midsection upward. It's like you've been clogged for a long time. In clarifying this first, we're going to read about strength, okay? This is what we have going here. New beginnings and growth and change, humility, service, and firm principles. So the uprising, those power chakras, they're very instinctive. They're very gut-driven. They're impulsive. They want to create kinetic motion. They want to be a catalyst and move. But you're like damned in this midsection. Like you're trying to work the energy, and beaver energy is very damning. And they're wanting you to just be still, be quiet, chill. They're saying go to the water if you have some. Soak in a tub, take a shower, go to the pool, go run by a lake, get your eyes on some water, cast your eyes on a reflecting pool, whatever it is to bring in that serenity so that you can begin to open your mind to the opportunity of new beginnings, because what is coming in for you is so much bigger than you've conceived. And so it's like you're looking out like this, and they're like, open your eyes, get it wide open, and begin to dream. Begin to allow us to expand the vision for you, this peace for you, because the peace is the release, remember? And they're having to undam you. Interesting energy. Wow. Talk about conflict for Cappy. But that's why they're brilliant in telling us, well, Capricorn, Sun, and Mercury, right? They're telling us to just have the peace and the release, to stay neutral. I used to always tell my kids, when in doubt, leave it out. That means don't make your decision. Just wait. Because if you don't know now, don't base decisions on what you don't know. Wait until that unction, that leading, that guidance, that peace. They're saying peace like a river will show you the way. All right, so that's this next card. We have partnership coming in. I love it because you could think that's a blockage, right? But they're saying X marks the spot. So they're trying to move through your solar chakra, but that's where you've been putting the X up the block of like, because you're afraid of what's to come. You're wondering, are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you capable? Are you able? Which is interesting. That is some very deep energy for Capricorn, because once you know, you go. You do what you know, and everything works out along the way because you know you're quite capable. But that's what they're saying. This is beyond what you've even imagined. And that's why there is some hesitancy going on in the lower regions, in that, like the gut, because that's where it transfers over. That's where the bridge of the gap is and occurs, where it begins to enter into mental energies, into our sensory faculties, which can sometimes, they're saying, betray us, can cause us to stoop low and to cater to fears that get in there. Because that's where we pick up a lot more of the energy going on around us, where noise, distractions, things like that may play in, okay? So they're talking about partnership. X marks the spot. This is where they're really wanting to get to. They're wanting your permission to expand your world. But just know the way they're going to expand it is with peace. So you'll trust and follow the flow of peace if you choose to do this, Cappy. So in this partnership, you will retain your identity. Your higher self is here with you. You're equal. You're going to see people eye to eye. You're going to get on the same playing field of what you've been your whole life. It's not that you always wanted to be alone. It's just that you would ask and people would be like, yeah, and then they quit 2 days later. I used to have friends, I'd ask them to go, walking with me. I was a preteen, teen, and I would do my power walks. And after a week or two, they were done. That was it. They quit. Just because the discipline, right? Or whatever it was. I don't totally know, but knowing that you have your equals, that one who's like, game on, let's go walk, and you're walking and chatting and doing your thing. Or maybe they like to meet up for certain like interests, that sort of thing, work interests, whatever it is, but it's partnership. Okay, Capricorn. You always wanted to see someone eye to eye. And they're giving me the, that's not me. They're doing the eye like this. They're like, hey, we're trying to bring this in for you. But you had never conceived that it was even possible. Because so much of your life, you traveled alone. You went up to the highest heights and the deepest depths on your own because you knew you were capable of it. And so when other people were in a quandary, you were like, okay, give it to me. I'll take it. I'll go there. I'll do it. And it wasn't any skin off your nose. It was like water off your back for a duck. It was no big deal, right? Except that there was this deep, abiding sense of being alone. Not loneliness, but being alone in this world. But here comes in freedom equaling source and the source of all other gifts. So you seeing eye to eye, you entering into partnership is the gateway that opens up this whole new world for you. And they're saying, unlike Dorothy, there's no going back, because what happened is she brought the color with her into her world. They're wanting to color your world, with love, Capricorn. They're wanting to color it with love. So that's telling me to pick up these two cards that are sitting over here, and let's see what they are. What is this love all about? Oh, we have the Nine of Swords and we have Justice. Someone's been saving themselves for you. And not just that, the spirit, the divine guidance that's coming along. It's something that is going to get in your face, is what I do know to tell you. But you can see it eye to eye, and you're like, okay. You're not thinking or feeling that right now. But when this peace comes and you flow into it, you'll be like, huh? Oh. It'll be you and your own identity. It won't be earth-shattering or shaking. It won't be beyond your capacity or your ability, because that peace, that water is gonna, the breaking of the waters, the forging of the waters, moving ahead is what opens up the land for it. And they're talking about the land of your mind. And this has very pharaonic energy coming in along with it, and some phallic energy too. And something by the sea and the water. What's the sea? It's the sea. It's the sea. I see Cancerian energy here. And I see the choice of destiny. They want you to trust and know it took many things. This is the perfect 10. It took many choices for this to line up. It's like one of those mathematical probabilities, right? Like, what are your chances of winning the Mega Millions or the Powerball, right? It's that type of infinitesimal denomination of like that this person would come about. Sorry, that camera cut off again. That's some powerful stuff here, Kat. But it's a perfect fit. Life has been, it's cycles of life coming through, and it's time. The story is ready to unfurl. The scroll is ready to be opened. The love song, the love story is ready to be written. Okay? And that brings in the Nine of Swords. And I love the Nine of Swords in this deck, because this is like a promise. It's very much a victory, and it's beyond the Six of Wands victory. This is like the crowning victory, like the King of Kings. It is the kingdom victory. It is the whole bag of chips in one place. The whole bag of chips. All the difficulty you've seen, all the hardships you've endured alone, it's not going to be that way anymore. It's literally meeting your mate, your counterpart. Interesting. Okay. So let's get, no, I want to know. Tell us a little bit about this divine counterpart for Capricorn. Let's dig a little bit, huh? Tell us a little bit about this divine counterpart. Whoa, that's a lot. Maybe you want, okay, so we're going to start here, because this is, so that was here, turn it over, joy. Deceit and thorns. Look at this, y'all. I know it looks like a check mark, but look, it's an X again. It's like you're, I don't know how to say it. You blocking yourself. That's what it is, this thorniness, that love involves pain. It involves suffering. It involves being rejected. That's what I see going on here. But I love that this card is crowned with deceit. It's saying that is a mofo lie. That is a lie. Use a lie. So they're saying don't believe the lies. You're going to be able to trust your eyes. You're going to see this. And that's why peace here is wanting to lead in like a river and make the way. The waters are going to lead you forward to this beautiful land, to this peaceable kingdom. Interesting. Okay, so we have 3 more that popped in over here. So let's see. They want you to open your energy and be welcoming to this. You can choose to either be stressed or you can be fluid. You can be stressed or you can be hopeful. And knowing that everything that you need is coming in with this. Remember, you're retaining your identity. You're not going to be put out in any way. They're only stretching you and expanding you. They're not recreating you. They're not mixing or jumbling you up or deleting parts or anything like that. They said just chill. Be receptive to this. It would make things so much more pleasant and easier, they're saying. That way your energy can go into this. So they're saying not just meeting eye to eye, but lip to lip. And you'll be living your truth, because the mouth is also where we speak our truth, right? And that is coming from an honest heart, an honest person. That's what this person is. They're crowned with gold. They have like falcon wings for their head. They have this higher mind. They're devoted to spirit. And spirit doesn't have to just be all shalom and this quiet little ringing of the Tibetan bowls and the bells and that sort of thing. No, it can be somebody saucy and lit. It can be somebody fun and a little raunchy. You know, I know you, Cappy. Hey, it's everything you could dream of. You just didn't even know how to. You couldn't conceive it because you've just been blocked for so long. That's how you kept yourself living and breathing and moving forward. Is like, as long as I don't open up to this, I can get along. And like, it is time to open. It's time to move past that lie that you're going to be rejected and there isn't anyone out there for you. Okay? Because then come the sweet kisses and lots of love. And this kiss is more than just the lips. It is an embrace. It is an embrace of the heart, of pure honesty. It's more than just truth. It's sincerity. That's it. The waters of sincerity. And I love it because where you were drowning here is now beginning to put a smile on your face and you're feeling uplifted about it. That's fantastic. And then the final card coming in, yes, that way, is seeds of tomorrow here today. You see it? Except it's coming in like this. They're saying light the candle of hope. Remember being receptive, being open, being sincere. They're wanting you to get your heart on board with this, to be open, to be sincere, so that way they can move on through. Because if not, you know, if the baby doesn't come out, isn't fully delivered, the baby and the birther both die. It's terrible. It's painful. That is the pain. Staying right here. Staying at this crossroads. Staying at this, you know, X marks the spot. Here's as far as I can go. And they're like, no, no, no. No, no, no. We want to bring you all the way through. Just follow the river. Get in your canoe. Come on, but have a paddle too. But they say you don't have to paddle nonstop because the current is carrying you. They're wanting you to have that full surrender of peace, that full getting on board with it, that those seeds are here today. That's what they're waking up in you. Okay, the sweet life abounding. So that's very interesting, Capricorn. Seems like we both have something to look forward to, friend. Well, we'll talk soon. Love you. Bye.